This is why the Wire was so big.
Yeah.
Because there's communities that needed that, right?
Check
And
that.
prior to the Wire, it was the corner.
The corner, yeah, corner was the
corner
shit. I don't
was
know
the
if
shit,
people even
right?
know that.
Right.
If you don't, go look at the corner. If you want to see the predecessor to The Wire,
Yes.
it's amazing.
Yes.
First of all, it's amazing.
Absolutely. So we had that, and then that was more East Baltimore. Now you come down to the West Side, and now shit really, you cut out to the towers and all
Wow,
that.
bro.
But like, and you and Mike worked together, like even before Creed on the Wire. Like,
Oh,
what
yeah.
was that like shooting actually in Baltimore?
The Wire.
And also, like, what did that show you about the city or give you towards your character?
Man, I tell you, when I got The Wire, I had not been to Baltimore, right? So I had never been to Baltimore, Maryland, right? So I was like, man, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to stay in Baltimore. That's cool. I didn't know what it was like. So I was kind of like, Maryland, okay, so that sound cool. You know what I'm saying?
Maryland sounds cool.
Maryland, okay, that sound cool. And then I'm like, man, when I got to that mug, I said, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa, whoa. And I'm urbanized fully. When I go places, I look for those communities so I can, I feel like you know the whole area if you know what the hood is like.
Yeah, of course. That's a fact.
So I usually go like, let me see the hood so I can know what the hell this place is like. And I was like, oh, this is
It's
different.
rough, yeah.
Buildings are plastered together, bro. I ain't never seen a block of buildings that
Yeah.
close together.
Row houses.
It's even different than New York. It's like that in New York, but man, somehow in Baltimore it feels tighter.
Yeah.
And so my first year, I commuted to Baltimore from New York. Like, so I just drove to Baltimore.
Yeah, quick
And
drive.
Idris did too. He lived in Jersey. I lived in New York, and we both until we were staying there. But yeah, man, it's a tough place to grow up. Period. It's a tough place. I don't know what it's like now. Actually, I was there. Like, I shot something there, this thing called Lady in the Lake. And so it was the Bay Area where the water is and everything.
The harbor.
The harbor, man, it's popping over there now, dog. Have you been in a million years?
Yeah, I was just there 2
Just
days ago.
yesterday, right? It's popping over there. I said, man, like some property in this one.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
Jack, it's
Now
like,
was the time. Now was the time.
now is the time. But back then, no sir, no sir. Like it was rough. And then the people, like, unless you're from Baltimore, you don't really know what people are saying. You can't understand people, right?
It's their own
They
language.
told the people, all the cast from The Wire, matter of fact, well, I guess people don't really know that, but we were asked not to try to emulate the Baltimore sound. Because I would have tried to do that. Everybody would have tried to be more Baltimorean.
Right.
But they were smart. They brought in people like Snoop and others, Genghis, who are from the area.
Yep.
To kind of round
And
it
they
out.
came and rounded out and had a lot of the authenticity of like the energy of Baltimore and DC and the sound of it, right? So yeah, so like, man, I love doing The Wire though, man. Every week, it was like making a movie every week. You know, different than that on TV shows. TV shows feel like TV.
Yeah.
Like, so
Yeah, I was filming on Pennsylvania Avenue.
yeah, we was filming.
Dolphin.
Bro, we was.
McCullough Homes. That's my hood.
Oh, that's-
yeah. Orange couch and all that.
You made it. You made it, bro. You made it, bro.
Man.
See that orange couch.
That orange couch is epic.
See the orange couch on the wire. You could put orange couch wire into the Google and see his crib. That's
Man.
crazy.
Yo, Avon was such a heavy character to play, you know what I mean, and take on, and doing that at such a young age in your career is still remarkable to this day. So if you could sit with any other young actor who is like gonna take on such like a heavy role similar to that, what's one thing you should sort of like, or one thing you would sort of warn them about or want to advise them about in order to perform that role to their best of their ability?
Man, I don't know. You know, I don't know, man, if I would tell him anything, you know, like, I mean, I probably wouldn't tell a young actor too much because I don't know, bro. That's a very good question. You know, I'm not sure what I would tell them on a difficult role. You know, what I do tell actors, I mean, I've spoken in classes before, and what I tell people in general in the space where your imagination is your tool, your biggest tool is your imagination. to somehow tap into it. Like, just to remember that is a big deal. People write scripts and go act and go even basketball and go do football, baseball, whatever, boxing, and they don't get creative because they don't use their imagination. They let somebody tell them. So now once I tell you, you're not gonna really do it for yourself. You know?
Yeah.
And nobody told me nothing. Nobody told me, oh, look, young man, you're gonna have to do this and that. Nobody told me shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's good because I stack my own Legos like that. I don't got nobody, hey man, you do this like this. Now, if someone asks me so specifically, you know, what do you think of something they did already? Then I probably would tell them, you know, how I felt about what I thought. If they asked me, so can you be constructive with me? Then I would be constructive. Or let's say you had a role.
Right.
You could say, yo, Wood, like, what do we think I do? This is a complex role, and they got me doing the Shakespeare shit, right? So I could like help you with that.
Black Shakespeare.
You could, oh, I'm doing
might do some
Othello. I'm
Shakespeare
Othello
now, man,
I'm
shit.
Othello in this motherfucker. They said they saw me on the show. Now I'm Othello.
holla at me, LA.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Like, I can't do Othello, bro. To be or not to be. Hello. I'm like, yo, man, you got it.
Well, I'm gonna make sure I get that number just in case.
Yeah,
So might
that's
stick
what it
around
is.
here. Shit.
Let's do this real quick. What is your Mount Rushmore of Avon quotes?
Oh man,
it's
that's
a lot
tough
of
because I don't
quotes.
remember all that stuff, bro. That shit was
lot
so
of
long
quotes.
ago.
Here is some right here.
Oh Lord.
I'm just a
Look, oh,
gangster,
shit.
I suppose, and I want my corners.
That's a big one.
What I tell you about playing with the fucking away games? What I tell you about playing the fucking away games?
I don't even have a Mount Rushmore Avon quote. I just got the
Man,
slow,
you supposed to
the
be the
slow
ref,
roll
right?
and the truck shaking the.
This was funny as shit though. Man, you supposed to be the ref, right?
That's my shit right there. That's the one.
Why don't you
I take
stand
that
up for
one.
your fucking
That's
self?
my favorite moment right there.
You can't just let any old motherfucking nigga get in your face. Understand? That was the shit.
That was dope because
that was the one.
let me tell you something about that one, right?
Yeah.
Interesting that day, right? So the director, I think he was on some kind of substance, bounced at lunchtime, right? Bounced at lunchtime, didn't come back. So we had half the day filmed, director bounces, right? So now the first AD, Anthony Hemingway, who is a producer now on
Absolutely,
Forever,
big time.
he took over that day, and that's the scene. That's from that day, that waving in the car.
Yeah.
I think that's from that day, and that quote right there. And honestly, man, it was one of the biggest, most fun days I had on The Wire. So the quote is kind of whatever. I just have a good experience with that.
Well, that's a classic episode right there.
It's a super classic.
Go
episode.
back. 'Cause my favorite quote is this. This is my favorite quote right here. This is my one. You know the difference between me and you?
Oh yeah,
I
that's
bleed
the
red,
shit.
you bleed green.
Said that to
Like that right there, in that moment, in that scene.
yeah, that was
One of my favorite quotes right there.
I said that to Sir Idris. Sir Idris Elba, Jack.
I mean, the game is the game. Got to be there
Right.
too. I mean, that's
You only get the fuck up once. That
That's
was
the
a sick
shit.
quote. Though.
That's the shit, though.
You only get
can
the
take
fuck
something
up
home
once.
from that one. That, you can take. That ain't nothing
That's a
truer than
lifelong
that.
lesson,
True,
everybody.
time, that's true. as
That's
hell.
the one. You only get the fuck up once.